So here's my question for today, or of the day. Which one is the real Bond watch? In the early Bond films, starting with Sean Connery, the Rolex Submariner was the original Bond watch. And when Pierce Brosnan started in the 90s, mid 90s, the Seamaster, Omega Seamaster was the Bond watch with the wave dial. This one is the automatic. So the question is, which one is the Bond watch? Which one would be the official Bond watch? I think the newest Bond film that's coming out in 2020, that's going to have a variation of the current Seamaster wave dial. And it looks like it's got like some gold in it, some bronze maybe. But it's basically an updated version of this one. This one is my favorite of the Seamasters. I just love that wave dial. And the lume is out of this world. Really bright and lasts a long time. They did a really good job on this one. Yeah, so that's just wondering what everyone thinks. Which one would be the official Bond watch? I guess it depends what generation of Bond films you grew up watching. I'm a bit older, so I grew up watching the Sean Connery, Roger Moore era. Problem is, Roger Moore started using other watches in the 70s other than the Submariner. He used some Seikos, the new LCD when the quartz or the LCD era kicked in. Some of the later films you see with those watches. But he in the earlier films, he wore a 5513. And then, of course, Connery wore a 5508. I believe it was the no crown guard sub. This is the 14060 early 90s no date sub. And yeah, so that's a question. Which one is the Bond watch? They're both the Bond watch. The first film Pierce Brosnan did when he first started the Bond series was the Seamaster version like this, but it was quartz. And then I think the films after that he did, I'm pretty sure they were all automatic, like this one, the 2531.80. Yeah, both Bond watches. Not this exact model, but that exact model was used in the Bond films, Pierce Brosnan era. Daniel Craig, of course, he used the different Seamaster, the updated Seamaster Ocean, Casino Royale. This one right here is not. There was no date 14060 ever used in the Bond films. I think when Timothy Dalton started in the 90s, he did 2 Bond films. I want to say maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember. He, I believe, used a 16610 would be the one he probably used, or maybe it was a 16800 version of that one, which is kind of considered a transition model. But those are dates. I don't ever recall seeing him using a no-date sub like this. But yeah, just want to get your thoughts and maybe see what you think. Thanks.